Double-click on a light green color or a color of your choice. Click on the Create Fill Object tool, and you are going to digitize around the main part of the block of cheese. Start here at the upper right, go all the way around, and curve your nodes in around the fingers. Set your end point right here at the lower left. That way you're eliminating any overlap stitches in the center of the design, and you have your end point for the next part of the design. Right-click Parameters, and your parameters will be set at a pull compensation of 0.2, density 4.5. I set an angle of -125, and you don't want any underlay. Click on OK. You now have the block of cheese, the main part, digitized. You want to go on and add a column stitch. You're going to use the Create Column with a Pattern tool. You want straight line selected. Begin here at the bottom where you finished your block of cheese. Second node pulled over here, and then go back to your first node, one node there, one node there. Second node will be there, 2 and 3. Press the space bar, and you can see you now have a nice little corner on your block of cheese. The last object you're going to digitize will be the top column. Same method. There is your first node. Pull your second node up into the finger a little bit, back to the first node, and your end point will be at the end point of your large block of cheese. Same for the second side. Press the space bar to finish object. You now have your 3 blocks digitized. Now let's go back to the first one. We want to add holes for those little brown objects. So you are going to click on the Create Opening tool, and you want straight stitch selected. 1, 2, 3, and they don't have to be straight. D key or the E key and close edges. And I'm just going to make this a little neater than what you see right now. There you go. You have your first hole. Right-click in the parts and duplicate it. Move the duplicated hole somewhere else. You can edit it. You can flip it. You can do a lot of things. Transform. Flip vertically. You now have a different shape. Right-click, duplicate. Move this one down over here. And I'm going to go right-click to line so I can actually work with this one. And resize it. Close edges and make it all together different. You want these to be different. Go back to the beginning, right-click, duplicate, and put this one down there and resize it. You now have 4 holes in your cheese object. Control G and you can see those 4 holes.